Hey guys, it's Ashley, your scrapping nerd, and I have day 7 of 31 days of cut file fun today from MK at Some Assemblage Required. So this ephemera is from the Mente Mamarazzi. This is day 7 cut file, is all these leaves here. And then this is the Mamarazzi paper. And I didn't use any of those cut aparts from the first paper there. But what I'm going to do is start with this pink paper, and that is my base paper, and it has like film strip on it. So I'm going to cut off the branding strip, and then this paper I use both sides of it on the layout. So here I'm going to cut kind of in half. I want it not really in half, but I wanted the one side to be big enough for the photo. So I'll have the flower paper behind, and then the other side is these cameras, and so I cut those down so that you can see the flower paper behind that. And so I'm going to ink all the edges with the Victorian Velvet from Distress Ink here, and I do that with all the layers, including the base paper. And then I wanted to sprinkle, I have this Nuvo Sparkle Spray in Blush Burst, and it's really pretty. It's very sparkly. And so I wanted to sprinkle some of that on the back. And then so here you're going to see I'm going to work on the area where the photo is. And so I took all the flowers out of the ephemera pack from the Mente Mamarazzi, and I'm going to put them all at the bottom of this photo. And this photo is of my mom and I at my bridal shower. And so I decided I wanted to have all these flowers at the bottom and then stick the leaves in amongst them. And so I'm just getting all the flowers kind of situated, making sure that I know where I want them to go. And while I'm doing that, make sure that you guys go and check out all the people that are playing along with 31 Days of Cut File Fun. All the information is in the description box below, so make sure to go and see all of the fun layouts that everyone's making. And so I decided I wanted the leaves to be green, so I'm just going to take some Distress Oxide in Forest Green and ink up the leaves. And it's not very dark, it's just to give it a green color. And I did put it in the middle. I made it a little bit darker than on the outsides. And so what I'm doing is I have this tool that has like a ball at the end of it. And if I put the flower on top of like a piece of craft foam and then I go over it, it just makes the flowers that are, that you get in the ephemera packs that are pretty flat, it makes them just have some dimension. It kind of curls them up. I do it along the seams of the leaves, or like the white ones I just did some circles because they're kind of like clusters, and so it just gives it some texture and it makes them kind of pop off the page so that they're not just flat down. And so I like to do that. I do it a lot with the leaves, but it works with the florals as well. So, and then this is how it's going to be on the layout there. And I did use one of those film strips. I thought that was cute, just coming out from the side of the floral cluster there. And I wanted to put something up in the right hand corner, so I did some more of the little florals from that pack and a camera from that pack as well. And I thought I was going to use that sentiment for photos, but I did not. I ended up putting a different sentiment up there that says memories. And I'll put one down by the film strip that says celebrate. And those were just from my stash. So here I am just kind of putting things around the photos. I thought I was going to have hearts drop on that side, but I will end up moving those. I'm going to do the same thing to these florals that I did to the other ones. I inked all of them too with the vintage photo, and then did the texture so that they had the texture on them as well at the top. And for the film strip, I put some pop dots on the bottom and kind of squished up so it had, you know, it's flat where it's under the floral, but then towards the outer side it does pop up a little bit. So, and then again, just adding some dimension to keep things not so flat on the page. So, and I did ink everything with the vintage photo for all the florals and all the pieces. You saw I went back and put it on that film strip on the edge as well. So, and then here's that sentiment that says memories, and that's just from my stash that I had. And then I'm going to actually put one of those little hearts up on the camera. I thought that looked cute there, yeah. And I'll move that big heart, but I leave it there for a little bit. And then this little tag just says today. It was the same color, so I thought it worked really good. But that's the layout. Thanks again to everyone who's liked and subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit those buttons down below. And everyone have a great day. Thanks. Bye.